Okay, so it's kind of weird how they do this. Like, usually it goes towards intent. It seems like this is kind of like the thing where you don't have any danger coming towards. It's different. I'm gonna do casual because I want to be able to play the game with the violent thing trying to be safe, but at the same time, I don't want to go normal. And if I get caught or whatever it is they do, I need to respond accordingly. So I'm trying to be as close to normal as I can. So let's do first game. Um, yeah.
When she was a kid, Luna aspired to be a superhero. Not the ones in skin-tight suits that could fly, but the ones that identified connections where others didn't. She wanted X-ray vision to observe criminals when they tried to hide from the law, and supersonic hearing to listen in on mischievous talks, then a measure of heightened strength to restrain the guys bigger than her. This was all she craved when she was a child. As she became older, her ambitions took a more realistic approach, which seemed in direct opposition to the surreal tone the news took. The facts became the new dystopian fiction. The world grew louder each year, apparently more violent, or more visible than the year before. Her generation grew up looking to cull the increasingly violent trends that saw mass incarcerations, drug wars, and serial killers studying to gain notoriety. Luna took the analytical route in her quest for justice, feeling more at home processing case files, evidence, and connecting dots. Her cousin, a sister almost, enrolled in the academy and became an officer of the law. Even extended family, no matter how far away, seemed to gravitate towards law enforcement, almost as if it were in their blood. A murderer becomes a serial killer with just 2 more kills, a coworker informed her over scones and coffee one morning. This one had 3 total that day, but that number hit double digits soon enough, accumulating corpses of officers, criminal lawyers, and several field investigators to a growing pile of victims. The news on TV, becoming more unreal as the years ticked on by, ran the blue blood killer story 24/7. Luna knew about the local serial killer, more so than most thanks to all the overtime spent processing corroborative evidence for their many crimes. However, it still felt more like gossip and fabricated plot points. At least, until that phone call made something so artificial an actuality. The call came in the middle of the night, as unexpected as a bullet in the dark. Her cousin, the exemplar of a police officer, had been killed. It was just the tragically common traffic stop gone wrong, or armed robber with a weighted pistol. Maybe Luna could have mourned and pushed on, but it wasn't any run-of-the-mill incident that was so characteristic of headlines. No, it wasn't that, because life had long turned into a phantasmagoric nightmare. Officer Sarah Youngman, revered by all that mattered, died at the hands of the blue blood killer. Who he was, or who they were, remained an enigma despite their murder spree eroding through states, counties, and homes. But more than the long list of confirmed victims and possible connections Luna herself had registered and slept away, this monster killed Sarah. Somehow, that turned the boogeyman into a living, breathing threat. No longer was this tyrant a thing she filed at the end of the day. It wasn't an obsession of the media. He was here, and if not in the literal sense, then definitely in her mind. This realization gnawed at her for months after the real mourning faded. Luna's acceptance stage barely registered before she fell swiftly to anger once again, and it never genuinely went away. Luna craved a name. She wanted to know who killed the sweetest woman in the world, despite so-called dirty cops walking free. Luna needed justice. What was it about her cousin that triggered this killer in the first place? Could it be that she stood for everything a cop should be? A perfect example of morality, protectiveness, mentality, and heart? Officer Youngman was everything demanded and the ones that protected them, and Luna wouldn't allow her memory to fade away as another statistic. Day in and day out, she spent the connection she'd built up through work and rowdy Christmas parties to see if there was something no one else saw. Cop friends that never steered her wrong came up empty-handed. Family members with careers linked closer to the real action knew little else than the papers. Even the old-timers that knew things few else did all but shrugged when she pressed them for clues. She needed leads first, but there were none. So, in a last-ditch effort, she resolved to chew her boss for leeway. Luna did all she could for any little morsel of information, regardless of the fallout. Being an investigations analyst for the district attorney's office had its perks, but it only teased her for all the good it did with building an idea of who this killer was. Her boss knew what she was after, but he followed the rules as strictly as Luna did. Being shut down by him just meant there was one less layer between a law-abiding citizen and vigilante justice. With each denied application for information outside her classification, Luna saw the justice system's holes appear and broaden. Sometimes the law hindered what mattered. Progress couldn't always continue behind red tape and protocol. Perhaps, in cases like these, rules were meant to be budged. Maybe she couldn't talk her way into databases and case folders. Maybe it wasn't so easy as to read reports on other victims, hoping a eureka moment hit her. If she were going to make any change, it had to start with her, with citizens willing to help. Yes, Luna respected the law, and she would uphold it as Sarah would have wanted, but she couldn't stand idly by any longer. One morning, she called in sick, made flyers and pinned them around town. She started a neighborhood watch that day, and by the next day at work, Luna couldn't think of anything else. It started with one report, then two, then 3 and 4, and more. Before she realized what was happening, her small network of retired cops and nosy neighbors had become a full-on crime watch program that spanned beyond the neighborhood, the suburbs, and into town. At times, the number of reports felt too much for one person, but for the hundreds of thousands of people less prepared for human horrors as Sarah was, Luna felt that a couple of sleepless nights was the least she could do. Luna had to get her answers somehow.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Okay. Just so you know, I'm going to talk as much as I can. Well, as much as obviously I need to, but yeah, my voice lately has not been the best. I've been dealing with a scratchy throat. So, yeah. So you know if my voice sounds low or not as talkative as maybe I would usually be.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Yes, I should. After that was never open in the first place. Great. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
Yeah, I've already read all this. Okay, so this is what I'm meant to do. Suspect, Lotoya Corby, date, and 6, height unknown, hair brown, eyes brown, height, okay. So, we need to find out some stuff about her. Name. Latoya Corby. sensitive. Like, I don't think it's case sensitive. LATOYA space KIOBYBY. No, there is no records of her. Okay. I think this woman could be a child kidnapper or something. I saw her at the park with two children whose mother I personally know. I went up to her, introduced myself, and asked the kids where their mother was. The attitude of this lady was just ridiculous. She looked at me with this resting bitch face and said, "Yeah, hey, I'm Latoya." Almost instantly after, she got defensive and said, "I'm babysitting them." Man, there was fucking fireworks going off and they scared the shit out of me. I swear I heard something. Okay. Guess what? Good. Guessing all walked up and asking the mother, appalled at her knee-jerk reaction to my innocent small talk. I stood there in shock for a couple of seconds, breaking silence. The kids cried, "I want to go home." Clearly fed up with me, the woman carried one child and commanded the other one to go back home like they asked. I tried getting in touch with their mother, Michelle, but I haven't heard back. I'm pretty close with Michelle, so it surprised me to see them. The lady, I didn't, right now, I'd like to think if the kids were scared or in danger, they would have ran over to me for safety. I really don't know what to do other than report this here while I wait for a text back. Okay. So we can try get a name for her to him. Latoya Corby. Toya Corby. Okay. Local coffee place, fun activities for babysitting. Well, she does have fun activities for babysitting, I guess. Do children still like the park? Okay. Okay. Hello, I got a favour to ask you, Michelle. Inside of town, needs a ride. Do you think you'll come over for a babysit, Joshua, for yours? Why do I have to like pull down? Okay, hey Richard, yeah, I'd love hanging out with you kids. Are just delightful. You can count on me. Need them. G5. Feel free to check. Good for you. Just honors. There are 5 latest coloring books or something. Good. You can take them to park too. It's a gorgeous take. Someone awesome. CO5. You have a blast in the rock. We're hanging out. Keep occasionally tanking the air conditioner for you, so you kid. Okay. Oh, she does do babysitting. So age unknown. Height unknown. Weight unknown. Gender female. Hair color brown. Brown. Eye color brown. is that all we have? We don't have age. No, we don't have height. No, we don't have weight. No. Oh, there's so much people. Bro, there's too much people, man. Honestly. Okay. Well, we can try and narrow the search by doing a little bit more research. Debit, DB. Oh, this would be good, yeah. We can find a ton of information from this, I think. Toya Corby. Oh wait, these are just things, oh wait. Pesco Market. Okay. Latoya. Just quickly load this.
Ugh, damn it. Internet went out again. I need to go reset the router in the backroom closet.
All the windows are good. Oh, one of them. Okay, nearly there. Okay, what have we found out by doing this? Personally, have you 12 birthday? Must be your details. Say I'm not fit to walk today. Anyone? Okay, we've got a little bit more information on her. So. Let's see. Age 42. 40 to 45. Height 5 foot. Okay. Weight 143. I think that's everything then. Latoya Corby. Oh, actually, I could just look for a name, actually, I just realised. I'm actually so stupid. Anyway. Okay. Besides my stupidity. We got her thing here. Identification card. And now we need a bit of reason. We need a bit of. You can say we just quickly just do this. All looks good. Room toolkit. As for her IME, I already checked that. I didn't see anything of. I didn't see anything that could be like. Because I would have kept up connected. I wonder if I have to reconnect it. Probably do, don't I? Yeah. Did I not connect? Or maybe I'm already connected. Oh, there it is. us everything to check on her. We done that, we have that, we done that, we done... There was no records on her. So... What do I do now? One sec. Give me one sec. I don't know what to do now that I'm actually like... found information about her. Yeah, like, I don't think she done anything bad, so I think we just... it's like a thing where you either report it or you don't report it. Yeah, like, I don't think there's a problem there. Okay. Suspect unknown. Date 0609. So, okay, we need to find information about this person. Okay. So, sex is female. Height is 5 foot. Weight is 135. So, yeah, 125, 150. Hair is brown. Yeah. Eyes, hazel. So, age 20 to 30. Okay, so female. Female. 5. Brown. 20 to 30. 135. Hazel. Nina Winter. appeared to be luring a kid into a white van. An older man was driving it. When I went over to investigate further, she started stuttering like she was on crack or something, and tried to get this kid inside the vehicle as fast as possible. I managed to talk to her, but she said she had to get going because her kid was late for soccer practice. They sped off pretty quickly, so I just assumed that the woman was telling the truth. As I thought about it more, I started nagging me the kid seemed okay and not in danger, but you can never be too careful these days. Okay. So, have our identification got there? Let's see if she has any records. Nina Winter. So Nina Winter. Winter. Okay, so seems like there's no thing, and the Wi-Fi's gone. She doesn't seem to have any cases. Oh. Where's my thing? Goddamn. Okay, well, IMIE is probably important to get. Oh yeah, I think that's the other ones I don't think that's ours. Okay. I need to get into our phone so I can. Nina Winter. Target. Filling go gas stop. Victorian chair. Phone charger 5 watt. Victorian chair. Okay, I don't see anything bad going on here so far. Social spy. Social spy. Name. Nina Winter. Nina Winter. Huh? Really? Nina Winter. It's really nothing. Does she have no light? Thing. Okay. Think so. Let's see. Nina Winter. Chemistry, how to make realistic dead body makeup. Okay. Free drama scripts online found. Okay. Hey, did I left the props next house? Okay, I'll get the professor. Hey, no, I'm time to do. See you then, Mars land. I just landed, I'll be the the far end of the terminal. Hey, can I keep the properties at the house? Yeah, thank you, baby. Okay, she doesn't seem bad based on this. Spy history. Is it a social spy? I don't know. Wait, I've checked that. I've checked that. And I don't think there's any records of her. Yeah, I don't see anything. To be honest with you. She doesn't have an alias. She doesn't need a window. The 6th of the 9th, 7:23. Yeah. I don't see anything too bad. Feeling go gassed up. By the looks of it. Yeah, I think this is a. I think that's a. I don't think that's anything bad. Yeah, I don't think that's anything bad. Hit my 2 things though. 2 out of 4. Yeah, okay. Unknown male. An unfamiliar man to neighbours was seen attempting to open the doors of Tree's cars parked in front of 1371. Once he got the door open, he rummaged around inside and took something out before returning to his vehicle and driving away. Okay. Male, 2530, 6'6", 240 limbs. Yeah, 250, 200, yeah. Brown hair, brown eyes. Yeah, seems to be celeb. Okay. Let's see if he has any records. Celeb Butler. Okay, Celeb Butler filled harassment restraining order against Governor who was approved. His ex-girlfriend is banned from being within 100 yards of Celeb and ordered to have zero contact with him. Any violation of this order moves up criminal investigation. Okay. Interesting. Celeb Butler. Let's see.
Получим за тебя много денег.
This is scrutinized. feel like every night is the same in the sense that
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
I say it works like FNAF in the sense that like every night just gets slightly more difficult. So
Oh, yeah. I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
okay. Oh, I probably just spelled it wrong. C-Y... Yeah, I spelled this wrong. C-Y-N-T-H-I-A T-H-I-A-C-O-L-L-I-N-S C-O-L-L-I-N-S, yeah. Okay. Apparently nothing there. What is it? I saw Mrs. Collins at a grocery store, but I hadn't sure it was her until I got close. She was wearing sunglasses and this scarf thing inside the store. I asked, "Hey, Mr. Collins, is that you?" She looked surprised that someone recognized her, but remembered who I was and made some light chit chat. I asked how she was. I asked how she and her husband were doing, and she responded with this weird smirk on her face and said that she was taking care of him today. Mrs. Collins made a scene about needing to pay with cash after she clearly got in line that said credit debit only. She looked at me as if I was going to agree with her that the clerk was wrong, and I looked away. She scoffed before turning around and talking shit about me under her breath. I found the whole interaction and almost disguise she had on in the store a little offbeat. Okay, we shall see. Cynthia Collins. Cynthia Collins. How to get blood out of carpet. Kinda hacksaw cut through bone. Pig farms near me. Okay, well this isn't. Alice, hey, just checking in. Yeah, she's definitely something wrong with her. Scrutinized, all-purpose cleaner, bleach, screw push, latex gloves, hacksaw. Yeah, well, that's not good. CYNTHIA.
Ugh, damn it. Internet went out again. I need to go reset the router in the backroom closet.
Right. May as well do a check while I'm at that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like she's pretty messed up. So I think that's good. Okay. We have a lot of people here. 250 limbs. He seems the one that's closest. Let's make sure that we got this right. Male, 2030, 6, 250, brown, hazel. Okay. Do a little bit more digging, I think, before we find our suspect. Has to be one of these, I think, surely. Don't have much on the guy, do we? So far, not a loud noise that came from the alley behind Morphe's ball going down the alley, and it was man. Made it. do a bit of digging. He's age 24 though. Well, that's called ice ground. 6'1", it's a little higher than 6'4", but not by much. So it has to be one of these. Surely. Okay, let's go to records. See if there's anything going on here. Records. Oh, double T. Okay. There's... I think this guy's probably the guy. I don't know. Got a feeling. Let's see what... Okay. Where is that? Debit DB. Oh. Beer house. Okay. I guess another thing we can try to get is I think this guy might be the guy, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know why I closed this phone though. Oh, I got it right. Nice. Okay, let me. Okay, think we're good. Yeah, she's even purple. Does she not have a card? Oh my god. What in the... can't get her thing because, well, I don't know. Okay. I didn't know. Hmm. Yeah, she should be popping up, but she's not. So I'm not entirely sure why she's not. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do is though. I put in all the details. Yeah, nothing pops up. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay. Interesting. It's like cheating or something going on.